Next up, let's welcome my bestie, anchor Cal Gajraj. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Dr. Cal Gajraj. He gets mad at me if I don't say it. No, and with reason, all right? So Dr. Cal Gajraj is the Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer at Can Community Health. And you are also a senior advisor at the U.S. Institute of Diplomacy and Human Rights, a professor at Miami-Dade College School of Global Business, and in his spare time, he's part of the Communications Council and contributor at Forbes, like the real Forbes, okay? Cal, so Florida's only LGBTQ Caribbean Fest, Pride Fete, is returning on August 9th. I can't wait. Tell me what's happening out.
Well, Faye, on Saturday, August 9th, the vibrant spirit of the Caribbean will come alive at Pride Fete, Florida's only LGBTQ plus Caribbean festival. The event is presented by Can Community Health and will take place from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Richardson Historic Park and Nature Preserve in Wilton Manors, Florida. Pride Fete is part of the rich Pride festivals that the nonprofit media company Hotspots Happening Out produces, including February's Pride Fort Lauderdale and June's Stonewall Pride. Pride Fete anticipates over 1,000 guests to join this lively celebration of Caribbean food, music, and culture, all with a proud queer twist. Attendees will dance, wine up, and celebrate community under the stars in one of South Florida's most scenic parks. General admission tickets will be available for $7 online until midnight on August 8th or $10 at the gate. For those seeking a premium experience, the VIP package, priced at $55 online or $75 at the gate, will include hors d'oeuvres, 5 drink tickets, and access to indoor air conditioning. There is a Caribbean costume contest with $1,000 in prizes. Tickets and more information are available now at PrideFete.LGBT. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind summer celebration. Super excited about this event, not only because Can Community Health is the presenting sponsor for it, but also a Pride representing the Caribbean. You know, those of us that are from Caribbean backgrounds, Pride doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You know, so you're lucky if there's like a meetup. I know that, for instance, where my family's from in Guyana in South America, that's what Pride literally is. It's like a meetup group.
Oh,
and it's like 20 people that come together, you know, but it's grown. It's grown from, you know, 5 people to a dozen people to 20 people to, I think, this last year there was like over 100 people that met up, but not only part of the LGBT community, but allies. So it's really incredible. And this has actually become one of my favorite Pride events in South Florida because it represents the Caribbean. So everyone's out there with their representing their costumes, the colors, their flags. You know, I have my Guyana t-shirt that I wear, and the food, you know, like from the jerk chicken to the roti to the curry to doubles, you know, like the food is amazing.
The food is amazing. You can just go there just for the food. And that's what I did the first year, right? And the first year was a couple hundred people, right? And I was like, oh, it's going to be cool. The first year was a couple hundred people. Last year, I'm like, oh, it'll be a couple hundred people. There was over 1,000 people there. There was 1,200 people last year. So this year it's even going to be more people. Trust me. Just for the food itself, you know. And you know, like you said, like you also see people from Puerto Rico representing their island as well. You know what I mean? So you get the best of the best when it comes to food and drink.
And energy.
And dancing.
The energy and the dance floor. I was on stage last year.
Of course you did.
I was on stage last year.
Were you popping your tail feathers?
No, I was popping my boom booms.
Oh.
But it was so much fun.
Oh my God.
It's always, I always look forward to Pride Fete because it's always like a pleasant surprise because we come off of the hills of June with Pride and everything, and it kind of cools off, like everything cools off here because a lot of people travel and go away. But that first week in August, it's just like this nice, this feels really good, and it's really communal. It's just, I love the event. I love
like we already rested from Pride Month, and like we're ready to go back at it again, you know. And let's talk a little bit about the VIP. All right, so when Cal was talking, he's like $55 and you get access to AC, right? And we kind of chuckled because if you're in Idaho watching this, you're probably like, AC, and why is that a draw? That's a draw. When it's 100 degrees and the humidity is 97% and you are like, you're dancing, so you're sweating, you're drinking a lot of water, that AC is going to feel so good. For 55 bucks, I am so there, you know?
So there.
One last thing I wanted to say. I wanted to say thank you to you, Cal, and to Can Community Health for helping Pride Fete, for being their sponsor, their presenting sponsor. You know, we can't do the things that we do without sponsorships that way. So for Can to come and say, yeah, we're coming in full force. We're going to make this Pride Fete better than ever. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thank you. It's a great pleasure.
Yay. And Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you all at Florida's only LGBTQ plus Caribbean Fest, Pride Fete, on August 9th. Mark your calendars. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.